Now then, Bordeaux on the charge here and rampaging towards that Ulster line. Tafu from the set piece. The referee finds his way around to the base and can see.
Line out against Leicester last weekend, so you don't need to throw at the back, you go straight to the front with no lift. Opposition don't have time to get set. I mean, there's barely even a maul there, it's just forward pressure. Tafu picks the ball up. Two half-backs there in tandem, can't stop him. He can't see the clear grounding from that angle, but our touch judge on this near side was happy with it, and it has got very quiet.
500 plus points in his Munster career, Joey Carberry, and he's played here a few times in the past. It opened up in front of him, he hit a brick wall. Ulster go again with Tom O'Toole, and they find themselves capped now just 2 feet shy of that Bordeaux line. Pass was on from Doak, and then he saw a gap, had a nibble on his own, couldn't quite drive his way over. Ulster will feel they must hit back here, and they do. Cormac is a Chukwu, pours over, support on his shoulder.
Big, formidable French pack. He's over the top, inaccurate from Bordeaux. Perfect man for that ball to drop into his hands. Stuart McCluskey, he'll look after the ball and then just rumble, get around the corner and let the big boys do what they do best.
Doak needs a secondary set. Morgan on that short side now. And away they go. Postlethwaite again. Lovely break, pirouetting out of the tackle. Makes 5 meters. Oh, that's a cynical arm in there. The Ulster support don't like that, and the referee might take further action here. Given the field position, and I think that's Marco Gazzotti again, who's been picked out.
Okay, guys, now we cannot go fast because I awarded a yellow card to
10
number
minutes
6.
in the bin for the blindside flanker of Bordeaux. Don't mean to give it to O'Sullivan, and then went himself, and it's there for Timoney! He finds the narrowest of gap to spin his way around to that Bordeaux-Bègles try line.
360. The defenders will stand off you and you'll go in. Yeah, lovely. Straight off the training paddock. Yeah, Ulster obviously got a few things up their sleeve with the previous one. A little bit more deception, as you say, Connor. A little bit more direct. Ulster are really, they're playing like a side. They have a point to prove. It was men against boys last weekend in Toulouse. And Ulster, I'm sure, feel like they're capable of a lot more, giving a far better account of themselves, and they're certainly doing that today.
Oh, and away they go, rumbling forward, gaining momentum around the side. Splinter work, this is brilliant now. Referee's arm is outstretched. Do they need the advantage? Have they got to the try line?
Okay, yes, the grounding, we have the grounding, and the pictures are on the screen now.
And I think if it's no try, there's a yellow card coming.
We check for that.
Yes, okay, Stefano, if we don't have the clear grounding, let's have a look on the action of number 8, if it clearly collapses the maul. So let's go back here, because I don't see a grounding here, correct? And the ball is lost forward, right?
Yeah.
La palla è persa avanti. Okay, so here number 8 white.
8 white, yeah.
Yeah, it's collapsing the maul.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have a knock on by blue, correct?
Still check.
So it's Dave McCann in the middle of all that. Who?
Okay, so Stefano.
Yeah.
As we have, guys, I'll explain to you.
I think
Time is off, guys. Yeah, Damien, time is off.
It looked very, very close. The ball was twisting and turning one way, then the next.
Number 8.
14 points apiece. Penalty try, Bordeaux. And David McCann, the Ulster number 8, will spend 10 minutes in the bin. Nathan Doak's father, Neil, has just been announced as the Ireland under-20 head coach. Now then, Timoney, little change up in formation at the back there for Ulster with that power that Timoney has off the base, and Doak again. Ulster set in position. Is it Chukwu? Frantic, frenzied Bordeaux defence. Can they hold Ulster out here as they come in search of a third try, down to 14 players? Doak once more. Oh, there's a boot in there.
Kicking the ball out of the left.
And that.
Due gialli rimangono.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'll explain this. Direct contact to the head. so we got a high degree of danger. However, we have the mitigation because another player is involved in the tackle, so it's going to be a yellow card. And the second yellow card will remain because it's a cynical act of foul play as well. So we got 2 yellow cards.
Look who's relieved there. He knows he's got away with one.
Edging in front of those Bordeaux posts, and McCluskey on the outside is Werner Koch. And Werner Koch crashes in. Huge moment in this game, right on the stroke of half-time as the clock goes red.
Has been a real blend to what Ulster have done that's been impressive. Great hands from Aidan Morgan, and then Stuart McCluskey with a simple 2-on-1, 3-on-1 at the edge. Werner Koch makes no mistake, finishes nicely. But yeah, a lot of physicality, a lot of drag line, a lot of hard work to give the backs the opportunity. We saw a really poor display of skill set from Ulster last weekend in the south of France. Tonight their shape's been good, their phase play's been good, and when it's been time to execute, generally they've done that.
Final act of a pulsating half of Champions Cup rugby at the Kingspan. Not to be this time from Nathan Doak.
Tackle good.
Energy sapping stuff, relentless attack from Bordeaux, keeping in the forwards for now. And why wouldn't you? Tamafuna and others, that's a neat little switch. Carberry, Bielbarre, Retzier to Penno! Patience the key. Always threatening, manipulating the angles.
It's a lovely play in the edge. Nice and tidy. That's the initial. I thought Mikey Laurie might have been able to spot that a little bit earlier, try and get a man on ball if he's closing that gate. Then you can see it's just lovely little bit of deception out the back, little circle play to Luku. And then it's just hands on the edge.
No, perché la gente urla. Sì, ma non andiamo a cercarla. Di sicuro non andiamo a impelagarci su quello.
Scrapping forward in there, Luku has lost his position. Retzier gets them moving again. Moefana, Deportier, Damien Penno. This is ominous. Back inside it goes to Guido Petty. Bonus point try for Bordeaux, who've come alive in the second half again.
This time it's just Bordeaux of just a calm, sustained pressure, phase after phase, just organising things, taking their time, beating defenders and putting themselves in a position to continue to stretch and ask questions of this Ulster defence. As you say, Conor, this towering Ulster defence. Moefana to the fore, Retzier coming through more and more.
Also, Damien Penno, we didn't really say his name for the first 45-50 minutes, but the more he's come into the game, the better Bordeaux have got. Again, relentless phase after phase, wave after wave of attack, and ultimately...
That's another big moment for Bordeaux, and we eulogise about their attack and their flair, but they've done a lot of the basics very well this evening, and now full of running, they're growing into this game and getting stronger as it goes on. That's a beautiful offload. Bielbarre, this is the moment that he has been waiting for, and Bordeaux fans, for the young precocious talent.
Over it. Immediately points get over it, and they're so threatening. Even getting the ball in their 22, you let these lads play and you'll pay the price. Moefana with the pace, takes his time, puts it back inside.
The shot is stopped, guys. Can you please fix it?
I'm gonna check something here.
Time off.
I just questioned that last pass.
Perfect. Okay, restart.
I think Garcia to Bielbarre here. I think they were going to check it, but it looks like it's been clear.
The shot clock was stopped.
Well, that was the best of Bordeaux-Bègles this afternoon, starting with their work on the ground. They have bossed the second half, particularly following that Damien Penno try on 60 minutes. Scoreless third quarter, but they came to life after, and they've got the try. Driving over from close quarters. It looks like it's Hugo Boniface that gets down. Referee once again in a good position. Scoreboard top left of your picture.
Yeah, they brought their power game as well. They're dangerous off turnover. They're extremely dangerous up front as well, and they're just skittling breakdowns, smashing through it. Ulster would be poachers, just carrying hard. Very simple formula, isn't it?
Yep. Not to be from the kicking tee. So an Ulster side that lost by 40 points in France last week concede 40 points on their own patch against French opposition this evening. It is the home support in loud voice and full of pre-Christmas cheer in Belfast. A tough night at the office for the likes of David McCann and Nick Timoney, who promised so much